Your post last year, I think, went viral on LinkedIn, which was, all about how 1 in 4 Americans is a woman over 40. And for some reason, it seemed like a big aha revelation when it's just math. So talk a little bit about why that was such a revelation for people and how that conversation, got started.
I think it was such a revelation to people because there is such little representation of women over 40 in popular culture. And that's, movies and TV and advertising and all of, rolling all of media up into one ball, that we've been conditioned to think that we are a really small population. We are a really small portion of the population, and we're not. And it's kind of like a larger scale version of, as women, we are told to be small individually, to take up less room in the room, to
Yes,
be
in
quieter.
conversation.
Exactly. And this is like a larger scale version of that. Once I put that out there, that statistic, people lost their minds. They just couldn't believe it. And like, people are like, are you sure? And then I, explained like, yes. And here's the census website that, proves out the math and, whatever. But it was, I think people felt really good about it because they were like, yeah, yes, we are a powerful cohort.
And you did some research, right? So you did some really fascinating research with, I think, 500 women. So talk a little bit about some of your insights from the research.
We interviewed 500 women over 40 because we had this thought in the agency that women weren't being represented, and that when they were, it was, kind of a dated display of what a woman over 40 was. Let's just see what regular women over 40 have to say about it. Well, they were pissed. They were totally, what the verbatims in the research were, just pages and pages and pages. Once these women were given an opportunity to talk, they couldn't stop talking about, how insulted that they were, how left out they felt, how valuable they felt they were themselves, and they couldn't understand, why am I not included? I think one of the things that I found that was the most fascinating to me was that over 80% of the women we talked to felt cooler, younger, or sexier than they ever imagined that they would feel at this age.